we're going to work on exterior and interior angle rules, okay? So there's two major rules we really need to use for this one here. Okay? We have a triangle, and we need to know the interior angle rules for a triangle. Do you know what they are? Interior.
Oh, it's A plus B plus C equals 180.
Yeah, that's right. So we'll say angle A plus angle B plus angle C equals 180. Good. And there's one other rule. This one here,
it's
a supplementary angle rule. Do you know what that rule is?
That angle plus the 5, the other angle equals 180.
Yeah, so let's just say maybe we'll call this lowercase and lowercase a and lowercase b. So angle A plus angle B equals 180 also, right?
You should write that.
Yeah, right there. Okay, so we have these two here, these two rules, so angle rule 1 and rule 2. And those are what we're going to need to solve this. Now, what's funny here is we actually haven't been given any value here, and nor do they call it x. They have not called that x. So we can't quite use the interior angle rules yet. Okay, what we have to do is we have to relate this b to the interior angle rules. Okay, so it's a little tricky. First off, if we had this, we're going to call this y. Okay, we're just going to rename it something. And then we're going to use our interior angle rules to solve this. So, according to interior angle rules, if this is A, actually, well, let's call it X, Y, and Z. Okay, we know that angle X plus angle Y plus angle Z equals 180, right? And we can replace angle X with X plus 42. Okay, so we've got that. Angle Y is still unknown, so we'll call it Y. And angle Z is 3x minus 20 and is all equal to 180. Okay, so we replaced Z with this amount, we replaced X with this amount, and Y was still the same. Does this make sense so far? How we set up the interior angles? So, yeah. So we took this angle for X, this angle for Z, and Y was unknown to us. We don't know what it is. So the problem here is I have two variables right now. We have an x and a y. We really need to isolate it to one variable. But I can relate y to x. I'm going to make another equation. The other equation we have, and we'll call this b and angle y again. We know that angle y, and maybe we'll write this one in purple here. Angle y plus angle b equals 180, right? Well, we can replace angle B with what value?
5x.
5x. So angle Y plus 5x equals 180.
That's two different variables.
Okay, but they're still the same y. We're still referring to angle Y. What we're going to have to do here in this question is we're going to have to relate this angle Y from this part to this part. So what I mean by that is let's set this equal to y. Remember we did a little bit of substitution before? So let's set this equal to angle y. Angle y is equal to, and I'm going to move 5x to the other side. 180 minus 5x. So what that means is this y here, I can rewrite it as an equation. Just like these have been rewritten as equations, we can rewrite angle y as 180 minus 5x. We've now rewritten that, which means I can replace angle y in the interior angles of a triangle.
So it could be 5x minus 180 or 180 minus 5x.
180 minus 5x. So now our equation reads x plus 42, and that's like, the bracket for angle x, plus, we'll do this in purple, 180 minus 5x plus 3x minus 20. So that was a pretty difficult step. We had to relate that one angle to an x. And now all the x's are the same, so we can collect like terms, right? We'll collect our x's. We're going to have x minus 5x plus 3x. So I'll kind of put those all together. Okay. So x minus 5x plus 3x. Okay, so we'll underline those. X minus 5x plus 3x. And 42 plus 180 minus 20. So positive 42 plus 180 minus 20 are all equal to 180 now. So
x on 3.
Oh, you're right. I did forget x on 3. Good. So we collect our like terms. X minus 5x is actually negative 4x. Plus 3 is negative x. Okay. And 42 plus 180 is 222 minus 20 will be 202. So plus 202 is equal to 180. Okay.
And then you do 180 minus 202.
Yeah, so negative x is equal to 180 minus 202, which will give us a negative value, and actually it's going to be negative 22. So negative x equals negative 22, which means positive x equals...
Well, x. 22 over 22.
It'll just be 22. Think of it like this. Think of it like you've divided by negative 1.
Yeah.
Right? And then negatives cancel out.
22.
It becomes positive 22. But the very hardest part about this is relating this interior angle here to the supplementary rule, and then once we had an equation, putting it into our triangles. Okay, so that one's a bit tricky. That's a difficult